TheCoupleConnection.net is a free online service developed by 1+1, the UK's leading relationships research charity. 1+1 has 40 years of experience looking at the reasons why some relationships work and others don't. This research has been used to create the TheCoupleConnection.net website. The site is based on the helping process, a simple, tried and tested method used by relationship experts that's trusted and known to work. For a fuller explanation of the helping process, watch the video on the Work It Out homepage. There are 3 areas on thecoupleconnection.net. These are Check It Out, Talk It Out, and Work It Out. You might want to use just one section, but by using all 3 and understanding how the whole site is underpinned by the helping process, you'll get a lot more from the service. The Work It Out section is secure, safe, and completely anonymous. It's the section where you can really start to make a difference to your relationship. It's a unique private space where only you or an invited partner can access the material you place here.
I log on whenever I feel the need, read some of the posts and articles. Often I really connect with what someone said. The diary's great. I can say things that I can't really say to anyone else, really raw. When I've got it all down, I reread what I've put in previous entries, and I can somehow cut through the emotion and see what the issue is. I can then speak calmly with my other half, because it's clear thoughts rather than the rambling, confusing conversations we used to have.
The Work It Out section has 6 main areas. How you are feeling is a space where you can note down how you're feeling. Take time with this, as putting feelings into words is an important part of understanding how to start to make changes. Rough Guide to Me. This is like a profile area for you to write down some of the things you like and don't like. It's important to have a sense of yourself, what really matters to you. Once you've done this, you can begin to discuss making changes without losing sight of these things. Things that represent you. A place where you can keep some pictures or things that remind you of what's important in your life, perhaps holiday snaps or family pictures. Don't worry, this will only be seen by you. Your goals and exercises. You can think of this section a bit like a gym, a place to keep your relationship healthy by setting yourself goals and then working things out with the tailored exercises. Personal diary entries. A space where you can note down how you're feeling about life, love, or just the state of the kitchen. Lots of people find using the diary helps them get things out of their system so that when they do communicate with their partner, they can see things more clearly and calmly. Couple space. We like to think of this as the heart of the site. This is a totally private space for you and your partner, but only if you invite them, where you can stay in touch even when you might seem miles apart.
I've always been a bit confused about relationships. I suppose it's because I've always been a bit wary. But even so, I'm forever jumping in, but jumping straight out again. But then a mate pointed me at thecoupleconnection.net. And at first I was like, yeah, but I'm not a couple donut. She just laughed and said that anyone can use it. But I started to dabble in Talk It Out. And what people were saying there really hit home, and it made me feel like I really had something I could use. And with Work It Out, well, it does what it says on the can. Work it out. And I am. I'm not going out with anyone right now, but that's fine. It's given me a chance to look at why my previous relationships failed and how, when I do meet someone, I can avoid making the same mistakes again.
Work It Out is for anyone in or thinking about being in a relationship. It's gender, race, and age neutral. Sharing your life with someone is challenging and at times difficult, but it is possible to develop skills that will make a genuine difference to your life.
We've been together for a while now.
Yeah, we've got past all that lovey stuff and now we've got the baby and it all just seems so hard. It's like I'm on my own.
We don't seem to have any time. It's just work, clean, cook and sleep.
God, I can't even remember the last time we went out.
Yeah, but we are going out next week. I can't wait. It took me forever to get him to sign up to Work It Out. We spent ages looking at Talk It Out. Some of it made me laugh, some made me cross.
Yeah, but you'd always say, oh, that's us, that is, or we ought to try that out.
But Work It Out gave us some space for us. No nappies, no socks. He sent me an e-card. I cried for ages. My mate thought we'd been fighting till I told her it's the first time he told me he loved me in months.
Yeah, well, I do.
Some people spend their entire lives struggling to manage their relationships with others. Work It Out is a toolkit for developing a healthier approach to relationships, and once learned, these skills will be with you for the rest of your life.
I've been using the other section on the site for a while. It's a great way to help me understand what's going on. But I got to the point where I wanted to deal with things before they became an issue, and Work It Out was fantastic for that. The goals and exercise helped me see how things could be in a way I never would have pictured me doing that at all. Not on my own.
Registration is easy and gives you access to a completely private online space. What you say and do in this space is free from interference, judgment or censorship.
I heard about the coupleconnection.net from a friend at work. She'd been going through a really hard time with a boyfriend, and she swore that this had really helped her deal with it like a grown-up. And seeing as she's in her 40s, that got my attention.
Attention? Blimey, she never shut up about it. So I said, look, if it's so bloody brilliant, why aren't you on there?
I know. Well, I didn't tell him I'd been reading the Talk It Out post for months. And then one evening I registered for Work It Out, sent him an invite with a promise to make sure he did it.
And we've never looked back. She's even agreed to come to the football next week. And how long have we been married?
15 years.
With Work It Out, you can make a difference to your life and to those you love.